The voting across 29 municipal corporations is being held across Maharashtra. The official timeline for the voting has ended at about 5:30 p.m. local time. The process will continue until all the voters who are standing in the line cast their ballots. So as the voting concludes, the spotlight is on the Mumbai Municipal Corporation, or the BMC, India's richest civic body. 1,700 candidates are vying for about 227 seats in elections being held after a 4-year delay. The voter turnout in the elections stood at around 41.08% at 3:30 p.m. and trends show almost double the number of male voters that cast their ballots in comparison to women. Now, the battle of the BMC had turned interesting as Thackeray had reunited after 20 years to reclaim their heritage. They're being challenged by the BJP-Shiv Sena alliance. Meanwhile, the Nationalist Congress Party, the NCP, Ajit Pawar, has chosen to fight independently. Now, other crucial cities besides Mumbai where the civic polls being held today include Thane, Kalyan, Dombivli, Nashik, Pune, Pimpri, Chinchwad, to name just a few. In Pune, in a major political realignment, both factions of the NCP have in fact come together following a split in 2023. And Ajit Pawar has now joined hands with Sharad Pawar and is contesting against the NDA partner BJP in Pune. Whereas Shiv Sena, led by Eknath Shinde, has opted to go solo after failing to set up a seat-sharing formula with the Bharatiya Janata Party. To ensure maximum participation, the Maharashtra government has declared Thursday to be a public holiday in areas covered by the 29 poll-bound municipal corporations. And employers have been directed to allow their employees 2 to 3 hours to vote, and schools in all cities are shut. Let's also now listen to some of the voters as to what they think are the key issues that they want to be addressed by the Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
And I feel every area has a different local issue. So I feel what the whole of Bombay resonates is with the number of potholes that are there, and that's been a standing issue, long-standing issue since the last 20-25 years. And also every place in Bombay has been dug up for I don't know what public works, one way or the other.
Basic necessities and infrastructure, right, like water, sanitation, these are the things that you would want a city like Bombay, a global city now like Bombay, to definitely have.
I think the roads should be more accessible, or rather footpaths should be more accessible to the specially abled people, or even the senior citizens are not able to walk. There are the pavements are not in existence at some places.
All right, now to tell us more in terms of what, of course, is happening with these local body elections in Mumbai, we are joined by our principal correspondent Disha Shah, who is joining us live from Mumbai. Disha, this, of course, is a crucial local body elections in Mumbai. So what exactly are the issues that the people of Mumbai want to be addressed, and who has the edge in these elections?
Absolutely. So after a delay of 4 years, the city of Mumbai stepped out to vote today for the richest civic body election, which is the BMC, and voting has concluded for the BMC elections for all the 227 seats, and the counting is expected to take place tomorrow starting 10 a.m. What we understand that when we went out last week and spoke to the voters from all the age groups, right from the senior citizens to even first-time voters, all of them had only one expectation, that they want good governance. Because remember, in the last 4 years, the city ran without elected cooperators, without elected representatives. So there were no questions, there were no answers, there were no accountability. It was run solely by one administrator. So, of course, the citizens wanted better governance, better urban planning, and like we rightly heard, the voters who spoke to us today as well, as to how basic necessities in our everyday life, like the roads, because the roads are dug up, the roads are filled with potholes, specifically 6 months in a year, before monsoon and during monsoon. The state of roads is really horrible during monsoon as well, and leading to accidents and even injuries for that matter. As far as footpaths are concerned, because that is again basic right, people do not have place to walk because of the encroachment of vendors. That that is also another issue. Flooding is something which Mumbaikars do not forget. Every year, whenever they step out to vote once in 5 years, this is their top demand. They do not want the city to flood. Remember, Mumbai BMC is the only corporation in the country with the highest annual budget, like 75,000 crore rupees, with 75% going only in infrastructure. So they really want the infrastructure timelines to be met as far as mega projects is concerned. So all of these are the issues that really will matter to the people, and it has mattered over the past few years. Talking about which party really has the power or the edge, giving a bit of a political significance and the background, Shiv Sena, which is led by Uddhav Thackeray, has always had an edge over Mumbai for the past 25 years. They have ruled the city of Mumbai. They have really dominated the Marathi-speaking population, and this year specifically having MNS, Raj Thackeray as well, is definitely going to give them an edge, is what the people say. On the other hand, BJP is trying to bounce back.
Right, indeed. Thank you very much, Disha, for joining us and getting us all those updates. I will, of course, come back to you as this story continues to unfold. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.